Elizabeth Warren, and Bernie Sanders raised concern about Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard. Well, we're going to be talking about all that and much more on this episode of Miami Geeks. Stay tuned. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher 305, and with me as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
Listen, I need to go get a drink. Let's just get this going. Play the clip.
It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock.
Best day ever. All right.
I don't know about all that. It'll be better when I get my drinks in.
I mean, yeah. So, Willie, being that it's April 1st, what do we have in plan for these lovely freaking people here listening?
Well, we were thinking, since it's April Fool's,
yes,
and half the articles out there are probably fake to begin with.
True.
We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna discover with the audience if the articles that we have are true or not.
Yeah, let's find out. Let's find out all these articles that we're going to be reading today and talking about, and see if they're true or not. Well, I mean, we're not going to know. Let's play that game. So let's find out. So, Willie, are you ready for this shit?
Oh, let's play.
All right. So on we go. So Among Us Horse Mode is real, and it's live today only. So after joking about late last year, April Fools, about Among Us developers, Inner Sloth having made a good thing about making this whole thing about, actually they were joking about this whole thing about making a horse mode, and it seems like they just say, you know what, let's just make it happen. So they pushed out an update today for a horse mode. So now we have a sentient horse character in Among Us, and they actually made a trailer and everything for it, which I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
This was a goof last year.
Yeah.
And it was April Fool's last year. Great. Haha. Very funny. Ho ho, it is to laugh. But you know what? Whatever. A game this silly, why not be a centaur? Only problem is
I'm gonna be mad about it.
Only problem is that it's only available until 5 p.m. Pacific, which is 8 p.m. Eastern.
Wow.
So by the time you hear this, you probably missed out.
Most likely. And if you have it up or took a picture or even record it, please send it our way. I would love to see more of this freaking horse Among Us level mode, whatever the hell you want to call it.
What? I still ain't playing it. Just fuck that game.
I want to play it. I'm dying to play it with you.
I don't play games for stress. I don't play games for stress. I play games to relieve stress. Of course, I say that, and then I play World of Warcraft, and I don't get the mount, and I'm stressed.
Yeah, you're right. But you know what, Willie? Speaking about stress, let's talk about what's going on with the PS Plus Premium's limited PS3 options, which it looks like a lot of people are excited for this. If I'm not mistaken,
a lot of people are okay about this. You know, I'm gonna call it Agent Joe mode, because Agent Joe doesn't give a shit about the PS3.
I know he doesn't.
And evidently, a lot of people don't care that there's so limited options as far as PS3 is concerned. For those who don't know, we talked about it on Wednesday. There are 3 tiers for PlayStation Plus now, and on its highest tier, in addition to getting a library of up to 400 PS4 and PS5 games, there will be a library of 430 PS3 games that you can play, but only streaming. It will not be available for download.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited for this.
And the problem with that is you also get access to PS1, PS2, and PSP games. You can download those. So the hardware is able to emulate PS1, PS2, and PSP, which of course they can. Those things are I can emulate PS1 on my Raspberry Pi.
Yes.
But PS3, because of the cell architecture, is more difficult to emulate. You need a pretty beefy PC to do it now. So Sony's basically saying, yeah, the PS5 can't do it, and people seem to be okay with it. Yeah. Is what I would be saying if it actually was not April Fool's Day. Because people don't like this.
Oh no.
They
No,
are
they
actually
don't.
upset.
They're
And
they're pretty much
it's
upset.
like okay, I understand Sony's predicament. Emulating the PS3 is difficult.
Mhm.
With that being said, fuck you. I still want to play them on my PS5. That's why I want a PS5.
Yeah, with the disc entry, so we can put a PS3 or PS2 in there.
If I had a
I'll show up that fun.
PS5 that could play that already plays PS4 games and can play PS3 games, I can put two consoles away and put the PS5 in its place.
Definitely true, dude.
Instead, I'm gonna put the PS5 in its place, which is fuck you. I'm not in a hurry. Now watch
I know
they
you're
say
not.
for PS. Now watch for PS Pro. They say yeah we could do PS3. In which case
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
say, well played, Sony.
Yeah, no. Just that's all
Yeah,
we
people
need.
are not happy about it. Again, think about it. $120 a year. Okay, you get access to a lot of PS4 and PS5 games.
Yeah.
But let's be serious. For the average person, they will only play 30, maybe 40 of those games.
Mhm.
Like, PS4 has a huge library of JRPGs. I'm pretty sure the average person out there doesn't really give a shit about Atelier and the Tales series. I'm just going to go on a limb.
Just about. I mean, yeah. I do want to play Sly Cooper though again and put it on the PS5 this time.
That'd be great, but that's a PS3 game.
Yeah.
Well,
That to be
you
streaming.
can probably download the original 3 if they're available for PS2, because again, Premium has the ability to play PS2 games, and you can download them. So you might be able to play those. The only game you'll miss is Thieves in Time, which I wasn't that much of a fan of.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. I mean, there's a couple. Need for Speed, Underground. Oh, yes.
Oh no, Underground 2 are PS2 games I'd like to play.
Which I'm
Agent
going
Joe
for,
would
definitely.
love to be able to play Metal Gear Solid again.
Absolutely. I can't
And
wait. I'm actually looking forward to it.
truthfully, there'd be certain games on PS1 and PS2 that I'd want to play. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 is one that I really like.
Yeah.
But then again, in my case, I already have them. I don't need to play them on the PS5. So I can play them whenever I want. Still, it's a shame. God damn it, Sony, figure it out.
Yeah, it's true. Hopefully they figure this out, because we need some answers, man, and we need something that'll freaking work for all of us gamers. But we're gonna put a pin on that, and we're gonna continue on. Like, for instance, Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders raised concerns about Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard. I never I was gonna say I never thought that I'd hear a politician get into gaming, but then last year we talked
It's
about
been happening.
we talked about this guy freaking Joe Biden talking about the whole thing about PlayStation 5 and whatnot. But
But politicians get into gaming all the time. Might I remind you of a good old Jack Thompson in the old GTA 3 days? How he was talking about that GTA is a murder simulator.
Oh yeah,
And it's going to teach all our kids to be murderers.
I can't forget that shit. That was funny.
And how Tipper Gore and her good pal Hillary fucking Clinton wanted to get involved and tell us what games we can play and can't play.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
So yeah, the politics is always getting into video games. This one's a little bit different, and I saw this one coming. I actually predicted this well before, right when they first announced the merger.
Well, yeah, I mean, we talked. I know you mentioned this a couple times, but like in this article for say, it says 4 U.S. senators have voiced concerns about Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard for $69 billion, urging that the Federal Trade Commission to concern the impact on workers before approving the proposed merge. Which I was like, okay, they're getting a little too deep on this part, but why, Willie? Try to explain to us a little more, like, why though? Like, what is their biggest concern though?
Okay, first, the 4 senators in question: Elizabeth Warren,
Yeah,
Bernie Sanders, Sheldon Whitehouse, and Cory Booker. The article from Rock Paper Shotgun actually didn't spell his name right. Cory Booker are worried about not just the merger as far as antitrust. I'm going to direct quote here from the letter that they sent to the FTC. Workers at Activision Blizzard, following years of rampant sexual misconduct and discrimination and unfair labor practices, have led calls for greater transparency and accountability in the gaming industry, and we are deeply concerned that this acquisition can further disenfranchise these workers and prevent their voices from being heard. So their main thing is concern for the workers, which, you know what, I'm actually down for.
Okay.
Because whenever you have an acquisition like this, there's always going to be a group of people that are going to be laid off, or are going to be, they just shoved into another group and maybe, silence some. Considering all the turmoil going on in Activision Blizzard,
yeah,
you'd like to know that, number one, it gets resolved before the merger is finalized. And number two, failing that Microsoft does something to address it. So I'm down with it. Although you hear the names Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, and you're thinking all these two.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth Warren hates corporations, which I don't like corporations either. I just haven't made it my life's mission. And Bernie Sanders is just mad because his brother, the Colonel, has more money.
It's fucked up.
They're both just as old. Well, the Colonel is unfortunately no longer with us.
Of course not. But
I can imagine Bernie Sanders sitting in Vermont in his chair saying, "God damn him! I need those secret herbs and spices." So basically, SpongeBob and Plankton.
Yeah,
Not Plankton.
No,
What's his name?
I know.
Is it Plankton? I don't know.
Plankton,
All I know about SpongeBob is that my daughter liked it, and I don't get it.
It's Mr. Krabs and Plankton. Yeah, because they want the Krabby Patty formula. You're right.
Okay, the Krabby Patty. All right, so my limited memory actually caught something proper. I'm as surprised as you are.
All right. Well, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, speaking about that and everything else that we're going to be talking about now, please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts and let us know which one you think is actually true or false. And like the actual story.
We know one of them is false because we called it.
Oh, no, definitely. We called that bullshit quick. But for sure, let us know down below which stories you think are actually true or the ones that are, fibbing for April 1st. But let's continue on. There's more to this shit. Like, for instance, Jim Carrey says that he's going to retire from acting. I've done enough, pretty much in quotes I saw. So Jim Carrey says that he's retired from acting. In a new interview with Access, he broke the news that said that he's done. Like he doesn't want to act no more. But now, Willie, being that he's done now the last Sonic movie, why? Like, why would he quit now? Being that he's up that high right now.
Well, we all have different reasons for deciding that we're done. Mm-hmm. We reported just on Wednesday about Bruce Willis walking away because he was diagnosed with aphasia.
Yeah.
He's in Jim Carrey's case. He says he's just tired. He just doesn't, he doesn't have anything else to prove. In fact, he was talking about how the article actually on comicbook.com was talking about how Dolly Parton recently wanted Carrey to play her music partner in a biopic movie. Her music partner, Porter Wagner.
Okay.
But he's honored. He says that he's not closing the door completely because he did take a break once before Sonic.
He did.
But he's basically taking a Rick Moranis approach.
Okay.
Where it's going to have to take the perfect script for him to come back.
I got it.
For those who don't know, Rick Moranis famously retired from acting to focus on raising his kids.
Yeah, because his wife passed away and whatnot.
Yes. Very noble act.
Very.
And a very, very understandable. Like after a certain amount of time, what else you got to prove?
It's true. It's really true.
Now, it does put the plans for Sonic in flux, unless you talked to them previously about it. I will say that there's one more story having to do with Sonic that's coming up that may or may not be true.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be talking about that later. We're saving that juice for later.
They may have plans, but yeah, he's Dr. Robotnik. You know, he's he is him and that blue furball are the face of the franchise. If they're gonna make a universe out of this, how are you gonna do it without Robotnik?
Unless they kill him off in part 2.
I guess we'll see if this is true.
Well, let's find out. We're gonna find out. So now on to other news, which I'm kind of surprised in this one. Morbius opening night box office is half of Venom 2. So Venom 2, I know we all know that it didn't do that well, but it brought him some money. But apparently from opening night to today, it's done something. It's bringing in some sort of flow. Willie, how is it possible? Because we heard bad things already since yesterday about this movie. But let me be honest. Let me correct myself. I'm sorry. We heard mixed reviews, not just bad ones, but mixed. For instance, I know a lot of people don't watch this on YouTuber, but the Nostalgia Critic, he came up on my view last night, and I was like, you know what?
It was not him.
What do you mean?
It wasn't Nostalgia Critic. It was Brad Jones.
No, Brad. Nostalgia Critic came up on my feed too for some reason. But he came up and he gave his personal outtake up of the movie, and I watched it because I was like, all right, let's see what you gotta say. He enjoyed it, and then when you hear Brad Jones also said the same thing, that he actually liked the movie as well. It's not oh my god, go see it 10 times. It was one of those moments like, okay, this movie has its hits and misses, right? But that it was just like an okay movie just to watch one time and whatever, just fuck about it. But why, Willie? Why will there be such a change in numbers? That's still my question now.
I don't know. Like, people need to get over this whole mentality of, well, I heard on Reddit that it's bad, so it has to be a bad movie. Go watch it.
Yeah, you'll be surprised.
Go watch it. At the end of the day, the worst that'll happen is, all right, you watch the bad movie. Nobody wants that, but at least you'll form your opinion.
Very, yeah.
But let's go to the details here.
Go.
Okay, so these movies always come out on Thursdays now. And so this movie, Morbius, only earned $5.7 million at the box office opening night, which was yesterday.
Yes.
That's half of what Venom Let There Be Carnage did. Mind you, this was Let There Be Carnage came out at the tail end of the last big wave of the human malware. So maybe the box office was held down by that for that movie.
Mm-hmm.
That movie went on to make quite a bit of money. Not as much as the original, but it did make $500 million.
No.
Let There Be
But
Carnage.
it made enough to
No, it made Let There Be Carnage made $500 million. The original made $800 million. Starting at 5.7 on Thursday, that might not mean much. It might still, get some licks in on the weekend and turn out to be okay.
Yeah.
We'd have to see. At the end of the day, people have to watch it and make their own opinions.
Oh, definitely. Like, again, next week I'm gonna go see Sonic 2, and I'm gonna give my opinion about that movie.
I will say
I do want to see Morbius.
I will say, I don't think this is a spoiler. You can correct me if I'm wrong, and you can put up a warning if in case I'm wrong. I don't think it's a spoiler, considering that we saw it in the trailers.
Mm-hmm.
But there is one problem with the movie that people are having, and that's the fact that in the trailer we see that Michael Keaton's Adrian Toomes, aka the Vulture, appears in the movie. Now, we know, because of No Way Home and Venom Let There Be Carnage, that the Sony's Spider-Verse did briefly merge with the multiverse, the MCU multiverse.
That is correct.
When Venom was sucked into the events of No Way Home briefly, and this just quickly got sucked out. All right, and then it's a little cliffhanger with a little piece of Venom staying behind, meaning Venom is in the multiverse now. Great, wonderful. But what's Adrian Toomes doing there?
I don't know, and that's the part I'm kind of like wondering. I'm like, wait a minute, did they just take in somebody to that multiverse by accident or were we the whole time in a different multiverse beside that was, there's a lot of questions because everyone knows Spider-Man. And we all knew that there was a Sonyverse type of Spider-Man. And then there's
Spider-Verse.
then the MCU. But now it looks like there's a lot of crossovers going on here, which now I'm kind of confused now to a point where if that's even remotely true, then everyone's mother should know that what happened with the snap. Everyone should know about the Avengers. There should be a lot of talk. And it's kind of like nobody knows nothing within that Spider-Verse. But now suddenly that we have Michael Keaton there, everyone's wondering how are you going to go by not knowing this now? How's it possible? In other words,
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know.
My mind. The first thing that came to my mind was maybe Adrian Toomes was sucked into the Spider-Verse.
That's what I'm wondering. Is it
because he knew who Spider-Man was? And remember, the whole thing was everybody was supposed to forget him, so that the people in other universes can go back to where they came from. But why would he be sucked into the Spider-Verse when Ned and MJ weren't?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. All I know is that it gave me a headache. I don't like having headaches, so fuck that.
No, absolutely. But let's add more to that headache right now, Willie, which is gonna be our last.
Oh no, the headache's not gonna be for me. It's gonna be for you.
Yeah, this is gonna be mine. Great. So, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 post-credit scene sets up a third movie villain, and I'm pretty sure everybody's here going, "What other villain is there that Sonic has?" And I'm glad you asked that because everyone knows Robotnik is the main villain.
Now you absolutely have to say spoilers.
Oh no, definitely. There's gonna be spoilers, and that's even if this is true because it's April 1st. So we're not even, to be honest, even if I do put spoilers and this comes out fake, who knows? So I'm still putting it right here somewhere. Y'all gonna see it. It's gonna say spoilers, but let's go on. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2 does not open in the US until next weekend, right? Which I already said it. But a little birdie, or should I say an article, pretty much came out and said that yes, there's a post-credit scene that's gonna happen, which is gonna introduce the third movie's villain. Everyone's like, it's gonna be Robotnik again. Yeah, you know how it is, No, not this time. Apparently, it looks like it's gonna be Shadow the fucking Hedgehog. Which, how in the fuck are we gonna have Shadow the Hedgehog be the main villain in this movie? Does anybody know who Shadow the Hedgehog is by any chance? Like, I've seen him like once and twice or so, and excuse me, the acid is building apart here, and Shadow the Hedgehog is technically he shoots people. He has a gun, and he's fucking I just no words. There's no words. Willie, please.
I brought it up when they said, I think it was Monday, when they were talking about a Sonic multiverse. They're gonna bring all these furries in. I had told you this.
You did.
And you scoffed.
I scoffed. I can't even. You know what? I don't even know how to scoff in this one because it's April 1st. So within the game that we're playing, true or false, if it's destroy is true or not, I don't even know if this shit's even true or not, because it's almost to a point where I can actually sit here and go, fuck, what if it's for real? This is the Sonic What If series, technically, because I don't know if it's gonna happen. Who knows if we're gonna get Shadow the Hedgehog? And I don't know how.
Okay, you say that.
Yeah.
And all I have to say is that if in this third movie, a evil Doctor Strange comes out, I'm going to call bullshit, because fuck you. We don't want Shadow in there.
No.
But I told you that this was going to happen.
I know you.
I told you.
I don't know.
The only thing I'm waiting for now is for them to say, "Oh yeah, let's bring Rouge the Bat in here," and then we're gonna have all the horny Sonic fans.
Oh God, boners in every theater, technically.
Yep.
But
Got a boner fast.
But you know, I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm just gonna leave it as is because we don't know. But do you guys know? Please comment down below for true and false. Let us know. We're gonna put timestamps and everything there. You choose your poison and you let us know which article is actually true and which one's actually false. And right there. And we'll continue on this conversation and talk about it. But ladies and gentlemen, we hit the end of our show. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know when we come up with amazing news, which is 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and something in between. Willie, any last words?
I really hope that the Sonic one is true.
Oh my God, shut up.
I really hope it is true.
Oh, I hate you. Well, yeah, I know, get in line. I know, blah, blah, blah.
No. If you're gonna hate me,
Yeah.
I want it to be worth it. I want it to torment you. And Sonic the Hedgehog, Edgelord Supreme, yes. 1,000 times yes.
Some bullshit. All right, well, we'll find out on on Friday when I go see it after the show. I'm gonna go see it with the family, and I'm gonna probably do something live or something about it. So y'all be ready. All right, guys.
He sounds so defeated.
Right, I am. The fact that they're doing that, there better be a fucking good reason if it's true. There has to be a fucking.
Oh, there's a very good reason.
Oh, I like money.
Money, I know.
Exactly. That's
Sure.
the only reason you need.
They better have. I want a compelling story, and that's it.
Oh, that's the
Whatever.
compelling story.
Yeah,
Sonic 3, the quest for more money.
Yeah, more rings.
No, forget about more rings. More money. Play the clip.
Look this way, take a look. We put the picture's name on everything. Merchandising.
Yeah,
You know that's gonna happen.
yeah. Oh no, definitely. All right,
know
ladies and
it's gonna
gentlemen, it's gonna happen. I know for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.